guys, and today in this video we're going to be going over our team badges for Smite. Team badges are something that is very new. They just literally had this concept released right now. So it's coming in 5.2, and if you don't know what team badges are, basically it allows you to support your favorite SPL team, whether that be Energy, Obey, whomever. And whenever you purchase those badges, you get to rep them in game. People see who you're pulling for, and whenever that team does good in the SPL scene, whenever they win a game, you earn some fantasy points for them winning. And whenever you purchase a badge, you also get fantasy points for that. So you can own every single team badge if you want. You can earn experience for all those badges, but you can only rep one at a time. So this is Smite's website. I will link the description, or I'll link the website down in the description if you want to go check it out yourself and read it for yourself. Basically, this is just going over what I just, described. Great way to start Season 5. Show your support for your favorite SPL team. So basically, this is what the team badges do. You earn 700 fantasy points per purchased team badge. So if you want to buy them all, I think right now there's 8. We'll jump in game after this and we'll check them out, but I'm pretty sure there's 8. So you can purchase them all, 700 fantasy points per badge, and you can just get a bunch of fantasy points. They do cost gems to buy the badges, of course. Players who already have purchased team badges will be given the fantasy points they should have received in 5.2. So there's been a glitch where people have been purchasing team badges and they haven't been getting their fantasy points. You're going to be basically rewarded for any team badges that you purchased and didn't get compensated for. So you'll get compensated now. 40 fantasy points for every SPL victory of owned team badges. So you get 700 for each of the badges you own. So say I want to buy Obey's badge and I want to buy Energy's badge. That's 1,400 fantasy points right there that I'm going to get. Now say next week Obey wins 2 games and who else did I say? Energy wins 1 game. I'm going to get 80 fantasy points from Obey winning 2, and then I'm going to get 40 more from Allegiance, or whatever. You get the point. I forget who I even said I was purchasing, but you get the idea. Basically, it's just another way to earn fantasy points. So it's pretty cool. You don't have to buy the badges, obviously. You unlock rewards as you level up through the badges, which we will also check out here in a second. Conquest bases change appearance based on your team's equipped team badges. So I guess that means that's weird. So your base changes appearance based on your team's equipped team badges. Does that mean that you'll have a banner hanging down from each team so what if you have 5 different teams represented through 5 players in your conquest map? You can have 5, I don't know. We'll have to see how that works out, but we're going to jump into actual Smite game real quick and take a look at some of the badges more in depth and what they bring. Actually, real quick, before we do that, I just read right here. I should have read a little harder. It describes the whole banner thing. So in-game elements will also change based on what badge you have equipped and conquest only. Team banners will be dropped inside each base of the majority equipped team badge. So basically, let's say you have 5 players in your conquest team. 2 have an energy badge, 1 has an obey badge, 1 has an allegiance badge, and the 5th one doesn't have any. Well, since there's 2 energy badges, an energy banner will be dropped in your fountain, and you'll just have an energy banner. I don't know how they're going to do this. Let's say there's 2 energy, 2 obey. Well, what do you do then? I don't know. We'll have to see how that works. Now let's jump to Smite. Okay, we are back over to Smite and peep a little demonic Thanatos while we're at it. The scene might look a little different because I have different setups for how I'm doing it. If I do a website, I have a different loadout, and since we're on Smite, now there's this loadout. If you don't know what I'm talking about, basically the little thing around my camera probably looks different, and the header above top looks different, but I like to keep things a little spicy, so this is what I was talking about with the badges. You can see here, there's 2 extra slots over here and 2 extra slots over here. I don't know if they're going to be adding 4 more teams. I don't know how they do this. I'm not going to lie, I can't even really tell you who these teams are. I have heard of Trifecta, and I have heard of Space Station Gaming. I don't know SK Gaming, and I don't know Splice. I do know Rival, Obey, Energy, and United. We all know these. This might be Console League, would be my guess, if I had to take a guess. But as you can see, we're missing some teams here, some big ones. So that's what I'm thinking, that maybe they'll throw in some more. I don't know why you would have these two things, but you can see here I have the E United badge already. It's equipped. I don't know how. I don't remember ever getting it, but this is PTS, so I probably got it in some weird way. But you see how it works. So I have one badge, so I would have gotten 700 fantasy points for this badge, and then however many games E United wins, I just earned for that. So the way to maximize your fantasy points would obviously be to have every badge, because let's say E United and Energy play today. If I have an E United badge and Energy wins, I don't get any points for that. But if I have an E United badge and I have an Energy badge, no matter who wins the game, I get fantasy points. So the idea is to just have every single badge, so no matter what, you're winning. And basically, you get rewards per level. So you can see here, I'm level 0 on a United. I guess this right here keeps track of the percentages and your progress to your next level. And then they show you the next match here, which we don't even have rosters released yet, and stuff like that. I think rosters are out, because FDOT did a video on all the rosters, but they're just not in the game right now. So rosters are coming soon, and then it'll show their next match, show the level, how far you got to go to the next, and it'll show your next reward. So the rewards are going to be the same. You get a ward skin. It says season ticket ward skin. I'm guessing that's what that's going to be. Or maybe it'll be a ward skin representing your team first. I'm not sure. But you can see here, each team badge is 500 gems. And I'll just go ahead and purchase the energy to show you what it looks like. So you get the season ticket badge, the season ticket avatar, and 700 fantasy points. Boom. That's what it's going to look like. And the avatars, where are they at? You can see here I have the E United one. And I should have... Where's energy? I just bought energy, but I don't see it. I might have to restart this for you to actually see it, but you get the point. That's how it works, guys. That's the badges. Very interesting. It's something that you don't have to participate in. Obviously, it does cost gems, but listen, guys, everything in Smite that costs money is cosmetic. I always see people complaining that it's money grabbing and all this, and I saw someone comment on my video, I think last week, that Smite's pay to win. And I about fell out of my chair, because Smite, there's not one thing in Smite that you can purchase and get an advantage in. Not a single thing. The only thing in Smite that costs money is skins, cosmetics, stuff like that. So you can play Smite and enjoy it for 100% free. Just don't be decked out in cool skins. But if you want cool skins, spend some money. That's basically how it goes. That is going to wrap up this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, be sure to drop a like and hit subscribe for more content like this. And until next time, peace.